What's going on? Coach Tyreek here. Today I'm going to be talking about tips on how to avoid bent arms in a standing back handspring. How can we avoid bent arms? Well, there's muscles that we have to target. First is going to be shoulders, triceps, biceps, and also a whole body workout. Now throughout this video I'm going to be showing you exercises you can do to target those muscles so you can avoid bent arms in your back handspring. Now we're moving on to exercises that will help eliminate bent arms in our standing back handspring. The first muscle we're going to target will be our shoulders. Now for the first exercise, you will start in a plank. And as you're in your plank, you'll walk your hands up and down the panel mat. As you walk your hands up and down the panel mat, always make sure that you're maintaining a very tight shape. I call this a hollow body shape, where your back isn't being arched and you're staying nice and tight throughout your core. For the next exercise, we have plank taps. Once again, when you're doing these drills, always make sure that you're staying nice and tight in the core. You're rounding your back out. Don't arch your back. You're tucking your glutes in. Your bottom should not be out as you are tapping your shoulders in this drill. Always make sure that your legs aren't bent, you have nice and straight legs, and your feet are together. Now, as you are tapping your shoulders, you're going to take one hand off the floor, it taps opposite shoulder, and you do so with the other hand. As you're tapping, once again, make sure that you're staying nice and tight throughout your body. The next muscle we'll be targeting will be our triceps. For our triceps, we have dips. For your dips, make sure your legs and your feet are staying together. You must bend your arms. If you don't bend your arms during this exercise, then you won't feel that muscle being worked the way it's supposed to be worked. I am using a chair for this workout. You can also use a tumble track. You can use steps. Any type of elevated surface will work for doing your dips. Next up, we're building up the arm string. And for that, we're doing push-ups. Now for your push-ups, make sure you're not arching your back or sticking your bottom out. If you're doing those things, you're hitting different muscles of the body, which is what we do not want to do. Instead, you should be rounding your back out, you should be tucking your glutes in, and also making sure your legs and feet are together. Your shoulders should be over top of your hands. If we're doing those push-ups, you will feel the burn in your arms. Now for the next exercise for building up your arms, you'll be in a bridge. Now this workout is similar to being in a plank where you're tapping your shoulders, but instead you'll be upside down in your bridge. And what you would need for this workout is a cheese mat. You'll take the cheese mat and you'll put it up against the wall, and you'll take your right hand and tap it up against the cheese mat, put it back down, and you'll take your left hand and do the same thing. Always remember that your arms should be staying nice and straight for this drill, and they should never bend. Last up, we have the whole body workout. Now for the whole body workout, we work on the handstands. For this handstand, always make sure that you are in that nice hollow hold shape we were talking about earlier, tucking the glutes in, and you'll be walking your feet up the cheese mat, then your hands. You're gonna hold it for a couple of seconds, and then you're gonna walk your hands back up, then your feet. But the goal is to maintain that shape that you held on the cheese mat, then back down to the floor. Once you've held this shape, I would say for about 5 more seconds, you'll walk your feet back up to the cheese mat, doing that same half handstand, working on that shape, and then you'll come right back down and you'll hold that same shape on the floor. For the last exercise, we're still in that same shape, but instead of going halfway, we're gonna walk our feet all the way up the cheese mat and our hands. Once we hit that shape, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna walk our hands back down the cheese mat and our feet, and do it again. As we come to end for this video, aside from doing drills, we also have to condition our body. We're gonna make the flipping easier on the floor. If we're doing these exercises and workouts on a consistent day basis, you will see a difference in your standing back handspring, and the bent arms will eventually go away. Thanks for watching. See you next time.